we lost our league commissioner. Darren Vosher was our league commissioner, so when he gets traded away in August, like that's a really tough time for our team right now to find out who's going to be commissioner. Naturally, kind of people look towards me, but I got 4 kids. I don't have time for all these hooligans and all the shenanigans that they pull. So, the next kind of honorable guy that we thought that we had in our team was Shane. Guys rallied around him. He got the votes to do that. But I mean, already we have controversy with Shane. I mean, we had a league vote on some rules here. We have a 12-man league, and we look at this vote, and there's 14 votes in our ballots, and it just makes you wonder about the integrity of Shane and what he brings to the table. It's just like we have a lot of issues ever since Varsho's been traded.
Have you filed your appeal yet?
Yeah, we're looking into that, how we can protest and what we can do about that, and how maybe whether he's the man for the job or not. And so, there's things that go on the bench here that we're locked in on the game, but we're also locked in on each other and who's actually got the integrity to run a fantasy league.
Makes sense. I'm not sure I've seen you guys as a group laugh harder than we saw you guys laughing today. I mean, like fun but serious question. Like, this is really good for team. You've been around a long time. This is good for the guys to get out there and have a giggle together, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I mean, that fantasy football. It brings everybody together, and you get all the things going against each other. A lot of ways it brings out the worst in everybody, and if a team can handle that, if a team can handle fantasy, then we can handle anything on the field.
Are you an individual team owner, or do you have a co-owner with you?
I'm kind of like Jerry Jones. I'm definitely an owner. As an owner, I definitely get my hands in the kitchen here, but I definitely have my own GM to help kind of run the day-to-day operation.
Kazuma Okamoto lifted a fly ball to right field back in the second. At the knees for a strike. Looks like Okamoto actually thought about challenging. His right arm started to come up a little bit, but then he stopped. He has not really been a frequent challenger this year. He hits this ball hard to left center field. Grisham giving chase, but it's off the base of the wall. And into second with a double is Okamoto.
Good piece of hitting there because he stayed on that pitch and stayed in the big part of the ballpark. Again, if you're trying to pull that changeup, you're probably going to be out front and roll it over. Thinking center field, you see that changeup grip there and the spin on the baseball, driving it deep to the gap there, left center.
Runner at second, 1 out for Daz Cameron. Line drive, left field, fair ball. Okamoto in to score, and Cameron with an RBI double to tie the game. Couple of ground outs here to bring up Okamoto, who doubled and scored the lone run of the game for the Blue Jays back in the 5th when Daz Cameron drove him in with a double of his own. Sweeper in for a strike, 0-1.
This is one of those games when you think of the Blue Jays offense this year and how they make a lot of contact. They don't swing and miss a whole lot. They don't strike out, but that part of it's working against them, putting a lot of balls in play just as Weathers wants them to.
First round pick back in the day by the Padres. Actually made his major league debut in the postseason. One of only 6 players ever to make his debut in the playoffs. 1-2. And he just called his own pitch. He knows what he wants to throw here to Okamoto. Got him. What a performance today by Ryan Weathers. And batter is Kazuma Okamoto. Jesus Sanchez is on deck in Daz Cameron's spot should it get that far. Can Okamoto walk it off? Ground ball to short. Lombard has it. And this game is going to extra innings. The Blue Jays tie it with a run here in the bottom of the 9th. There it is. He's going back to the bag, but the throw's going to first. Fisher gets his man, but the sacrifice moves Sanchez to third. Ground ball to short. To second one, on to first. In time. Kaz Okamoto is going to be the runner out at second. Cameron today 1 for 3. An RBI double as he hits a ground ball to first. Rice is going to make the play, so Okamoto comes to third, but down 2. That's a trade obviously the Yankees will take every day of the week. Out number 1. Swinging away, and it's going to work out beautifully. Little chip shot for an RBI single, and it's 4-3.